And your Rattlers. Yeah. I can't say that, but we're not going to go into college football just as yet. People, we're going to go into some other stuff. We're going to go into our check-ins when we come back. We're going to shout you out when we get back, and we'll also get into the Reverb Word of the Day. And I got a surprise for you. I told you I got a dope interview coming up at the bottom of the hour. Stay tuned to find out who it is. Don't go in there. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain. All right, people, we're going to check y'all in. We're going to check y'all in just a little bit. Frankie_C, I see y'all. I see y'all. Things are very real. We got plans, DC Dukes 45, the light 7777.
I know you got some plan going on. What's going on this year?
Yo, the family rappers got tore up,
I'm gonna go out of
spanked,
town.
mollywopped.
I'm gonna go out of town.
Shackled.
I got to.
You got
dazzled. I don't know what happened to
last
you.
year I was like, I did a party, and I said, you know, should I do one now, because my birthday is actually on a Friday, but next year my birthday is on a Saturday, so maybe I'll do a trip this year, and then next year I'll do a party since it's on a Saturday.
You don't have parties on Friday?
Last year I had it on a Friday, but my birthday is actually on a Friday, so I said, you know, maybe I'll go out of town this year.
Do you, boo?
Plan is already made.
live the life. That's all I gotta say. Live the life, enjoy it. Live the life.
Yeah, no, rain not that thing over.
I did. Oh snap! I was wondering what was this little cord doing over here?
Can we make it shorter? I want to see the top of his head, and that's not tilting down.
You want me to tilt it down?
Yeah.
Man, perfect.
Just a little more.
Just a little more. Perfect. Perfect. Say perfect.
I will once it's perfect.
It's not perfect? Right, hold on, a little bit more.
See, I'm trying to.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
See, it's tilted now. It's like.
This thing right here.
There you go.
It's good?
Yep, perfect.
See what?
You said
it's the best month of the year. It's the best month of the year. I represent the best. I gotta do the best.
Yo. Shouts out to everybody who's building. Shouts out to everybody who's building, man.
Hey, I want some chips and dip.
Frankie C, we got you, brother. We got you.
You got chips and dip.
Yeah. Diana 7.
I don't know if we got plates on that one, but.
All right, where you from? Where you tuning in? What city? What state? How you tuning in? How you listening to the show? How you feeling? How you doing?
Just no double dipping in the cheese.
I have still not recovered.
There you go.
From this guy.
No double dip.
See, my voice is not even fully there yet. But I had a good time, man. Had a good time, man. It's good to go out with good guys, good friends, show you the city. And I like going to places where somebody lives. And they're from there, so they know the ins and the outs of the city. Like they know like the secret little events that are going on. You don't have to be around a bunch of people. You just gotta have a few small groups of people, you know, that have a good time.
I almost went if you moved the camera again.
Yeah, Tracy, why'd you move the camera? What? You moved the camera?
Mine.
Yeah.
Not here. Okay. I'm putting it in the middle.
Mash the holes in his heart.
I wish I had some plates.
O-C-O-E-E. We should have some up there.
You flew out of Tallahassee, right?
You did a lot, do I?
You flew out of Tallahassee?
No, Brett, no, it's not. Okay. Too expensive, yo.
What?
Flying anywhere out of Tallahassee. Flying to anywhere from Tallahassee. It's just too expensive. It's just too expensive.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Who wants to do the shout outs of the peoples? We will do the shouts out of the peoples. Still one of the dopest songs to this day. I hear this song maybe 200 times a year. You hear me? 200. No, 100 times a year. Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live crew is in the building. DJ Rain.
That's Minister Tracy.
Best month of the year, D.
You know it. Talking about best month of the year, we got the best listeners of the year listening to us right now on the show. We got Frankie_C checking into the show. We got Live 11 Radio checking into the show. Who's it? Oh, Miss Prophetess Diana 7. She's checking into the show. Sheena B's checking into the show. Who else we got listening to the show?
DC Duke.
DC Duke. DC, what's going on, man?
DC.
We also got Murel.Van checking into the show. Murel, how you doing? They're checking in and saying good evening. I don't even know if that's how they said it. But if you would say it, that's how it sound like. And this one, Esquire. Who's that one? Esquire T White. We'll take it. Esquire T White checking into the show. And someone's checking in and saying, yeah, we got mollywops. We got whooped in football. Our Rattlers got whooped in football. I know they did. So we got people tuning in from Georgia, people tuning in from Newark. What else? Shouts out to everybody tuning into the show. Right now, let's get into this Reverb word of the day. Professor Tracy, what you got?
The Reverb word of the day is coming from James chapter 2, verses 2 and 4. It says, suppose a man comes into your meeting wearing a gold ring and fine clothes, and a poor man in filthy old clothes also comes in. If you show special attention to the man wearing fine clothes and say, here's a good seat for you, but to the poor man you say, stand over there or sit on the floor by my feet, have you not discriminated amongst yourselves and become judges with evil thoughts? So that's James chapter 2, verses 2 and 4. Pick this verse because, we're talking about showing discrimination or showing double standards. But also looking at how we as a body may also treat one another. People who may be coming into the body of faith, people who you have to go out and reach and witness to. Like I've encountered a lot of Christians that only want to go talk to Christians. You don't want to go out to the lost. You don't want to go out to the broken person. You don't want to go out and you see somebody who has an issue. Like people used to do this to girls growing up in the church. Like the girl got pregnant at a young age, and so they pointed the finger at her and mistreated her. But somebody else who may have been in that situation, when they forgot their own selves, that they may have been in that situation when they were a younger person as well. And so they end up, pointing fingers at the girl, mistreating her, saying, oh, shame on you, all kind of other things, but still excluding her, but not considering themselves. And so people do this all the time. We show discrimination, even amongst skin color, amongst men and women. We show different types of discrimination in a lot of places. And so the Bible is telling us, he's drawing a fine line. Like, how can you tell somebody who has, a good, they look good, they seem like they are the best, to say, oh yeah, you come over here and sit by me, but somebody who seems like unpopular or filthy looking or dirty, well, you tell them to go sit somewhere else. That's not right. You wouldn't want nobody to treat you like that, so you shouldn't treat anybody like that. So you're in the body of Christ and you're saying, oh, well, you're showing discrimination in that way. Stop it.
Please do.
Stop it.
Yeah, we were actually talking about something similar to this, about showing discrimination against artists. And me and the homie Matt, the little brother Matt, we were talking about that, and because I was checking up on an artist that was once on the show. He came up here, did a concert, and I was like, so what is he doing now? And I saw a picture of him now, and he has gold teeth in his mouth. And I judged this young man. And then Matt checked me, was like, yo, why are you discriminating against this guy? Like, why does him having a gold teeth or like a grill in his mouth have anything to do with his salvation?
True.
And so we debated about it, but the core issue of it was I was really judging this dude because of the gold teeth. I don't know what his messages was. I don't know what his content is now. But I did kind of discriminate. I said anybody who wear gold teeth in his mouth gotta be wrong, gotta be a bad guy.
Gotta be a thug.
Yeah, gotta be doing something up to no good. So yeah, I was guilty of that, man. And we can all be guilty of that.
Oh yeah.
With our saved Christian self.
Yeah. The Bible tells us not to, be very careful of who we entertain, because we may be entertaining angels unannounced. Unannounced to us, it could be an angel. You know what I mean? Jesus didn't come dressed up either.
Yeah.
He came dirty.
but he was the Son of Man, Son of God.
Yeah, that's who he was. That's who he is.
Yeah.
Right. So we have to be very careful how we judge. And it's the second time, Rain. I'm hearing you judging people. Last time was the rims in the car, big system booming.
I judged that brother hard.
We need to check you out. We need to help you out.
Everybody
That's
stretch your hands towards DJ.
Holla, hallelujah.
But that's when your reverb brother. The day changed to
really nice.
Verses 2 through 4.
2 through 4. Nice one.
People, bottom of the hour, we got a great interview coming up, man. By the young man, goes by the name of Caleb Gordon. He's making a lot of noise out there. Good noise. Good noise. And I love it when young people are doing this stuff. I don't know if he's going to get offended when I call him young. But anyway, he's doing good stuff out there for the kingdom. We're going to talk about it. He's got an event coming up. And we're going to tell everybody about it. Don't go anywhere. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Ray.
Put some on the plate.
Drop it in.
Hey, this is Reverb. Bryce, what's up, man? Yeah, did you have Caleb on the line with you?
It was only 2 plates.
No, ain't more with it.
Yeah. All right, so how about this? Can you do the 8:30 show? Good stuff. Oh, I got to check that. You go live for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, bro.
You can scoop me some cheese on there.
Every Tuesday, that's the same show day, man. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. Good stuff. I'm gonna check it out after our show. Our show ends at 9 o'clock.
Are you trying to figure that out?
You took me out.
Oh, nice. We'll do that. All right. So hold on. Let me patch you in. Let me get this popping. Hold on.
Okay. I was gonna come and talk about you too, Tracy and Ray. When I'm not here, y'all got food going on. I'm just wondering what's up.
We were doing like the game or the chase of the trash shit, but
I'll
get some extra
Taste the what?
Well, I figured I'd get some extra chips today.
So I noticed they don't have anything for second two.
We got an interview. That's enough.
No, I'm talking about on second show.
Oh, I thought it was this show.
Second show.
The second show I put dad jokes, but.
All right, let me see. Hold on. All right, Bryce, can you hear me? Nice. Do me a favor when you get on this interview, be in a quiet, closed room, and not on speakerphone. Try to do something. Yep. All right, we got this one song to play, and then we gotta go to commercial break, and out of the commercial break, we'll put you on. Bro, so are you from? Your thing says Orlando, but Caleb is representing Ocoee. Are you from Ocoee with him, or are you from Orlando? Oh, okay. Orlando. Correct. All right. But we'll talk about how y'all met and how y'all linked up. Hey, we're skipping the commercial. We're gonna play a couple drops and then come right into it.
You wanna jump in?
And we going by DJ Bryce C, right? DJ Bryce G, right? Okay. know you're old when you just like, yeah. But you vibe to it anyway, right?
After the Reverb Live Show, listen to our podcast, available on ReverbLiveShow.com and on iTunes. Like us yet? Connect with the Reverb Live Show today. Like us on Facebook and follow at Reverb Live Show on Twitter and Instagram.
Inspiring, informative, and entertaining. It's the
sorry.
Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
You can see the people checking in, right?
Yeah.
Ahab and Chi-Town.
Oh, it's
You
in
see that?
Chi-Town.
They're at the bottom.
I see Prophetess Diana.
Yeah, keep going all the way to the bottom.
Oh, it's the rest of them.
Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Crew's in the building. DJ Rain.
Tracy the Professor.
Best month of the year, ding!
We got Reverb Live Crew is in the place, man. Look, I told y'all I had a great interview coming up. We got on the phone. He's rocking with this guy who's causing big waves right now, and actually putting together an event. We got my man on the phone, DJ Bryce G. DJ, you there? Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Now you are the official DJ for Caleb Gordon. Tell me about your relationship, man. Like, when did y'all actually link up?
Man, to summarize, it's like a blade of fire. Like, we met literally last year. Like, the time market, like, this was officially a year ago when I decided to move to Florida. Literally just to work with her. Because we connected on Instagram, and there's a lot of stories within the story, but for the most part, I'm gonna say something here like, man, I'm glad there's no. Okay, it's all. I was a real estate agent in Maryland, and I was also just kind of DJing on the side. I DJ full time, but the pandemic hit, obviously check everybody's world. But I was just always about supporting artists. So my heart was like, man, if there's any artists with crazy dreams, like, I really want to support them. Like, and biblically speaking, I wanted to be an armor bearer to the Jonathan. So anybody that wanted to step out and do something to inspire people, like, I was going to be there to support them, even with my newfound career. So I was like, man, I can set up venues, I can get stuff set up, my networking, and get people right. So it was multiple artists I was checking in with, but nothing really like quick until I bumped into Caleb. I found Caleb through one of the challenges. Shout out Miles Mick. He did a What Did You Think challenge. Caleb killed it, won the challenge. So I was like, all right, we follow him. Didn't think nothing much about it. But then that was when Caleb was just really starting his like run of a weekly post of music, and he was always on live. He was always just active on social media because a lot of people were inside. So yeah, I really just was supporting him. He was doing these live hops that I'd never seen before, where he would just go on his live, tell everybody to follow him to another person's live, and just spam the comments until he got on, and so he could perform in front of like an influencer or somebody.
Oh, wow.
So I was one of those spammers, just going in there saying follow Caleb or let him get on it, and it went good. He got a lot of cool attention and opportunities from it. So I was just like happy to see him moving. But then it's just kept going. So last year, people know West Carolina Flow took off, and the summer was really where his name really got out there, and he really got excited. Where he was like, man, I really want to take it out the house. I want to get out and do a show. And that's when he put on the story, I need a DJ for my show, and I just popped up on his comment, popped up on the story like, hey, I could DJ. And at that time, I didn't consider the fact that like my whole brand was changed. Like my Instagram said Bryce the Realtor. Like I had a bunch of real estate videos. I had nothing that showed that I was DJ. So in his mind, he'll tell you, he's like, I don't know why there's a real estate agent from Maryland trying to work with me. I'm really confused, but he just was appreciative. Like, all right, cool. Like that's cool. In my mind though, I was already like on point with how to reach people, so I was like, let me make sure I make a mix, like a sample mix of what I can do. So I took like a bunch of his songs, then a Best of Caleb Gordon mix, and that's where he kind of clicked, like, oh, he's actually like that. So he was down for it. We tried to plan like a whole show in LA, and it was just kind of a zeal without knowledge situation. But I was like, again, if somebody had a crazy idea, I was gonna support it.
Yeah.
So, long story short, with that, it ended up not working out. We ended up not doing that show. But in his mind, he was like, man, if there's any the next show that I get, I'm gonna hit you up. And he did just that. So he had a show in Orlando. I pulled up, and we did a show together. And it was kind of like that moment in the movie where you're in slow motion on stage, and like dramatic music is playing, because it was like we clicked like we've been together for years.
Oh wow. Yeah. And this is because this is your first time you meeting him in person, right?
What was that?
This is the first time you're meeting him in person, right?
Yeah, first time we meeting him in person. I even got a vlog on it. We met in person. We planned the show out the day before. We rocked the stage, and it was crazy because whatever the show that we had, it wasn't the best plan as far as like considering the artist, but we was able to like really just adjust and be flexible and make the show really just like get the kids going. And it was an amazing experience. It introduced me to Orlando, the scene here, and also just his mission. And one thing I have to say, when we first talked on the phone, outside the live, we didn't even talk about music. And I think that was the main thing that got my attention. We talked about books, we talked about our faith, we talked about just the principles and characters like that we really wanted to hold on to as we built our walk with God. So that was the main thing that got me. I was like, he's definitely beyond the music. He's really on a mission to bring the kingdom to the people, specifically the youth. And that's what I've always been about. So we just hit it off, man. I was like, let's just make this move and see what God does with it. And it's been up ever since.
Tell us about the Eden Experience. Y'all been pushing this thing for a minute. Tell us about that movement.
Yeah, man. We've definitely been trying to stay focused on a mission that makes sense. It's not just a generic, like, we're Christian artists trying to look cool, but rather having a message that brings people back to the Word. And one thing, a principle that I'll say Caleb definitely cherishes and really was one thing that helped him stay focused on his mission was just the teaching of the fact that like Eden was a place that was for us. Like it was a place where we were supposed to be with God and God be with us. And the fact is, we messed up obviously in historical times. It didn't go as planned, but the fact is God still adjusted it and created a way for us to still be in his presence and represent him wherever we go. So the concept and the idea of the Eden experience is just giving people a piece of heaven. Honestly, it's just the sense of fellowship, coming together, celebrating God, celebrating each other. It's a little snippet of Eden, and we like to tell people like Eden is where you are. You don't have to. It's not based on your church attendance numbers. It's not based on who you're around and your status of relationships, but rather your relationship with God and how you sought out that relationship and how you go about living out the principles of the kingdom of God. So there's a lot to it, but I think the Eden experience as a show is really just displaying our relationship with God and each other. Like for me, my motto is for the Lord, for the people, and it ties in very well with the Eden experience, where it's like we're here to love God with all our heart and love people as we love ourselves.
There you go.
In the midst of that, you get a sample of Eden.
Yeah. Well, now here's the thing. You guys are having an eating experience here in Tallahassee. You're bringing this to FAMU because FAMU does need some help. They need some prayer. They need some laying of hands or something, especially the football team. But tell us this event. You're coming to Tallahassee. When are you coming to Tallahassee? And actually, who brought you to Tallahassee? Because this is our city. This is our home base right here.
Yeah, they're like, how y'all get in here? What's up? Like, we for the longest, before we really started taking off and hitting all these churches and different cities and stuff, our initial mission was like, we want to take over Florida. We want to hit every single school in Florida, high school, college, like middle school, you name it. Like if there's people, if there's youth and young adults, we want to be in that area, especially people of our demographic.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's just not enough target in the Christian space that reaches, our demographic. So we said, man, let's try to hit up every college in the area and see who responds. So just email, man. We looked online with the help of some friends, we just kind of blasted the emails and saw whoever got the first response was going to be the people we started this off. And, you know, to answer prayer, FAMU came through and responded. So we answered that call and got the space locked in. So.
That's good. That's good. Yo, if you want to get tickets, please go to eventbrite.com. Go look up that event. We are here on the phone talking to DJ Bryce G. He's the official DJ for Caleb Gordon. We got his track coming up, but the one that he's pushing right now is Experience. Actually, I think what put me on was the remix song that he made. I don't know. Was it First Class? The First Class remix that put me on. Then I started doing more research about him. But the song he's pushing right now is called Experience. Really quick. Tell us about this Experience track, and then I'll give some more information about how they can get tickets for this upcoming event.
Yeah. So my apologies, Evidence, but it's definitely a song that I think summarizes everything that has been happening in the past few years for Caleb. He talks about the fact that like it's not just us throwing Jesus on everything that's gonna get people to really see the gospel, but rather our life and the evidence of what God has done in our life that really takes people further. So Caleb is just talking about the fact that, you know, you're going to see it in his journey and how he goes about doing things. You're going to see God in it. And of course, he's going to represent Jesus and put his name in there. But for sure, he's going to make sure the light of his life shines brighter than ever.
Yeah. All right. And when is this event? And where is this event?
Yes. The event is going to be Saturday at the Epperson Center. You'll pretty much see it and hear it. We'll have it bumping, but it starts at 7 p.m. Trying to get there early so you can get a good spot because it's going to be packed. It's already selling. Like we're close to selling out already, so I'll say move quickly if you want to come out.
Is it the Tallahassee show?
Yeah, this is the Tallahassee show. The Tallahassee show is going to be on FAMU's campus at the Everson Student Union Saturday, 7 p.m. Tickets are already sold out, but they reopened the spot. I saw a social media post that said, "Yo, we got more tickets available." So go back on their social media, see if you can get some tickets, or you can go to eventbrite.com to get your tickets. So that way you'll be at this show. I'm going to go try to check it out this Saturday. I know I just spent a lot of time out of town this weekend, but I got to go to this one.
Yeah,
It's Caleb.
You got to get some tickets for the Reverb Live Show.
I got to get some tickets for the show. And, you know, we got to hook up with DJ Bright. I may take y'all out to get like a gut box or something, or get some ribs or something from a local eatery here in town, bro. Your big brother gonna hook that up for you.
You said we gotta check out some of the eateries?
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. We're gonna get there early so we can do that.
We got you. All right, we're gonna play the song here. It's called Evidence. Evidence is out. Go check it out. He's gonna be performing this song as well as a host of other songs at this event, the Eden Experience. Y'all sit back, relax. We're gonna be right back. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain. Do me a favor, DJ, and give me a drop. This is DJ Bryce G. You listen to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain. You know, put your spin on it. You ready?
All right, let's get it.
On 3, 1, 2.
What's happening, everybody? It's Bryce G. Full of love for the people. You know what it is. I'm here with Reverb Live. Much love. Let's get it.
Professional. All right, let's rock it. All right. Thanks, man. All right, man. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Peace.
Y'all take.
All right, y'all. We just got off the phone with Caleb Gordon's DJ, Bryce G. Ooh, it's hot, Tracy. It's hot, Tracy.
It's hot. You just say FSU Student Union?
Family.
It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ
You thought I said FSU? I'll go back and check. Matter of fact, we put that down in 44. With the medicine. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all go check that out. The Eden Experience this Saturday, FAMU campus, Everson Student Union. Go check them out. I don't know what the tickets are, but it's on eventbrite.com. It's a good guy to go check out. Caleb Gordon, DJ Bryce G. what I like about this thing, you know what I like about this guy? He sound like a good guy.
Sound like a good guy.
And he wants the message to go out. So he's only looking at certain venues that have young people.
Where the message could go out. Good networking.
I like him.
Target market. Target. I think it's just the FSU Student Union again. What's the name of the place?
Epperson.
Epperson.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where that is on the famous campus.
You don't know what's the name of something near Epperson? I think I spell it wrong.
That's probably what I thought you said FSU. Which part that they do? You have been there?
No.
That's why I said, is this FAMU? Where is that? In Tallahassee?
Yeah. Doug Jackson, what's up, guys? I'm so sorry Dad Brain got in the way. Yo, Doug, if you there, I saw a picture on Instagram, you and your wife, and a pet. Is this your pet? Is this your pet? The kid's pet? Your wife's pet? Let me know. Tamji just joined the show. How you doing, Tamji from Miami? When is it? Sheena, we just saw it. I think we said it out enough. This Saturday, 7 p.m., FAMU Student Union. Get your tickets at eventbrite.com. Name of the song right here is Evidence. Tracy, what is that?
It's a burrito or taco.
From
Burrito Borders.
Oh, with the messy.
So a realtor DJ.
Realtor turned DJ, mine.
Got in touch with a guy in Florida.
But
He's from Maryland.
It's crazy. He said,
I got out to LA.
Hold on. We might as well just talk about that. Tracy, anything else you want to talk about for the end of the show? We good?
You gotta go to the topic.
Nap.
You only got 12 minutes.
Let's do it.
The Urban Gospel Show that gives you live interviews, the latest news, and topics that keep you tweeting. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
I said, we don't have to. I'll cut it and save it for another day. Save it for another show. Delete that and you can put something else in there.
We're gonna do it or not do it?
We don't have to. I don't want us to have time to talk about it. That's why I'm trying to get
You want us to have time to talk?
Yeah, we have to talk about it.
We have time to talk about it?
It's called double standards. We're going to talk about what men and women have double standards on. We're going to have time to do that?
12 minutes.
Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Cruise in the building, DJ Rain.
Master Tracy.
Best month of the year, DJ D.
You still on this best month of the year thing?
It is.
Don't come for a rain. Don't come
No, my son is.
You're right.
My son's birthday is this month too,
Okay,
so
good.
I agree. All right, Charlie, earlier we were talking about at the Reverb Birthday today about double standards. You know, what are some double standards out there? I guess for men and women.
Yeah.
And we need to actually talk about those. It'd be interesting if there was some double standards for men and women in the church. There are, which I don't. Yeah, they are. I'm gonna name a couple. We're gonna go in the room and talk about double standards. I know Tracy got a gang of them. I got a couple that I wrote down. DJ Dean, you got some.
I got some.
Let's go around the room. Let's talk about it. If you have any double standards out there, shouts out to Tam G. Smith that just joined the show. Shouts out to Sheena B. And Doug_Jackson. He said, "Yo, my bad. I'm sorry. Next time. It's been a while. It's been a hectic day. Dad brain going on. If you got any double standards out there for men and women, please put it in the chat. We can read your comments out loud on the show. Professor Tracy, what's the first one you got?
I would say men and women show double standards. Men show double standards in that they teach their sons to go ahead and go after women, but they teach their daughters to keep their legs closed in the chase.
And you're cleaning that up nicely for the guys' part.
Yes.
Yes, I feel you. Yeah, the guys are taught to go and conquer as many women as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this tradition.
It's a double standard. It's a double standard. I mean, if you're gonna tell your woman that your daughter to keep her legs closed, you should tell your son the same things.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell, but Tracy, I'm gonna tell my kids that, my boys and my girls.
Okay.
But
And it don't matter if you don't. They come into my youth class and I'm gonna tell
you gonna tell them. Dean, what you got, man?
Well, in marriages, you do have a level of double standard right across the board. With the roles as a husband and wife that we are expected to function in, and oftentimes it's what's shying away a lot of people now from actually being married, because we're not having the understandings of how to function in those roles without it seeming like it is the double standard is not necessary. I mean, let me put it that way, necessary.
Okay. I have one to back up and support the whole marriage thing.
Yeah.
And this may be a cultural thing, but it could be seen as a double standard. Maybe it's a cultural thing, I don't know. But women are expected to take the man's last name. Like, why isn't that men take the last name of, let's say the woman has
or merge the two.
Yeah,
Both of y'all take
well, and that's one of the things I didn't want to mention, Rain. I didn't want to. I leave it at a broad level because I didn't want to go down too much in the weeds.
You gotta go in the weeds with this one, man, because this
man.
People talk about this a lot. Why I gotta take your last name? Why you can't take my own?
Because the Bible says that the man is the husband. You are the husband. You bring it together.
It didn't say
nothing
take his
to do with
name.
the last name.
Hold on, hold on. The name you're coming into a family. The man is the brand of the family.
Oh,
right?
Oh, the man is the brand of the
man
family.
is the brand of the family.
Oh, boy.
See? And you're coming into
We're gonna have to have a
the
part
brand.
two.
Exactly. You gotta have a part two. I didn't want to go down in the weeds.
The man is the brand of the family. So the woman, so what is she? She just coming to be a part of the brand. They're not making a whole new world for
You're
themselves.
making the brand together.
You're making his brand together.
Great.
Right.
We're making his brand, or we're making the brand together.
The brand together, but he has to start having that brand function.
Says who? Says what? The Bible does not
Because-
tell us that we have.
That's
to
why we call it a
Double standard. All right. Who proposes to who? Who asks who to marry?
The devil is a liar.
It could be a double standard as well too.
Well, I'm gonna say who asks who to get married. That's it. Let me leave it at that.
It better be the man.
Why? Who said that?
That's a double standard, Tracy.
I don't care, but it better be the man.
Yo,
Why?
I don't care who said it. Why? All I'm telling you is it better be the man. It better be the man.
See, Rain, that's why I didn't want to go down in the
Okay,
weeds.
well, I'm gonna not touch the marriage thing, but Tracy, give us. When we're talking about double standard between men and women, can you think of some? Listen to ours.
So I would say this is where I say double standards. As a single person right now, and you have friends. I have friends and people who I've known for a lot of times, a long time, who were once single. They took their time. They picked whoever they wanted. They searched. They waited. They did all that they want, and they are married. But then I don't know why they push on single people. You just need to get somebody. Get that person. Get this person. That's a double standard. You didn't do that for yourself.
Yeah.
So I just have to get anybody. So I just threw that out there as like a double standard. And I'm like, and my friends are guys and girls. You guys don't. You guys wouldn't accept this for your daughter. I'm your sister. I thought. Why would y'all just say get with this person?
Just take anybody.
Just take anybody.
Yeah.
We need to hurry up and marry you off. But wait, what? Okay, wow.
That's a good one. That's a good one because I've done that plenty of times.
Yes, right.
Family preparation.
But not all the time.
Not all the
But
time.
you've done it, so it's cool.
Well, as you get prepared for families, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the traditional sense, well, not traditional, in the sense of how it should go, you should make a plan to get pregnant, to start having a family.
Okay.
And the expectations are different for what the man's health-wise supposed to be versus the mother's health-wise supposed to be. For example, there are certain preparations when you're getting ready. There's certain things they're encouraging a woman to do to start preparing her body to get pregnant.
Okay.
That level of expectation is not on a man, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
Certain things you must shy away from. Certain things you must avoid eating. Certain places you must avoid going to. Oftentimes, it's placed generally on the mother, not on the father at times. So that could also be a double standard.
Okay.
I get you on that one because I know there's sometimes like regardless of beauty, people or society, or there could be a double standard that women have a double standard that it's the women's job that's her main goal is to look beautiful, to be the trophy.
Yeah.
The guy can look like a slob.
Oh, the
that's
devil
what
is a liar.
The guy can just, lose it, gain
Lose it.
30, 40 pounds.
Yeah.
He don't even look like he did in high school. But the woman has to stay in this immaculate shape and physique
After having kids.
after her body has totally changed and transformed and produced another human being. This woman is told to still look the exact same way. So I agree with you on that one. There could be a double standard there with women having to keep their beautiful appearance and attractive appearance up. Here's one. Let's go to the workplace, right? This could be an easy one. There's a double standard on, and my wife would probably agree to this, that if a woman is assertive, she's going to be told that she's being bossy.
An angry black
And
woman.
angry, especially if you're a black woman, you're just doing this angry black woman thing. But if you're a guy and you're assertive,
You're applauded for it. You were respected.
you're given recognition
You're
for
an
it.
alpha
You're
male.
respected.
Yeah.
This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take the leadership role.
Yeah.
But for women, they get labeled certain names because of this thing. And I do think that's a double standard out there.
Yeah. Well, here's something I think is a double standard. I think that women and wives, we want our men to work hard and to be on point. But we coddle our sons. We coddle and we baby our sons.
Our baby boys.
Our
yes.
baby boys. And I think that is just, we want the guys, we want our men to be the men and work hard and do everything else. But you sit here and you let your son do nothing. You let your son play video games. You let your son, talk to women any kind of way or or not mature.
Yeah.
But you
Good
want that
point.
for your man. I mean, hey, we gotta fix that.
Good point. I've seen single moms too. I've seen a mother in a home that has a son and a daughter. They're around about the same age.
Yeah.
She will tell the daughter, you can't date anybody until you're 18. But the son can have little girls call the house. They can have little girlfriends.
Oh, no.
And it's like, yo, why is she not allowed, but he is? So I get it. That's a good point.
Double standards. As you talk about children, boys, for example, boys are encouraged at most times. Suck it up, don't cry, don't show any emotions, no tears, no none of that. But then, as you just say, you want your man to show you that level of emotional intelligence, so to speak. All right, and then how is he going to learn that when all his life growing up he's been told, don't cry, suck it up, men don't cry, boys don't cry. That doesn't work. It's not effective. It's not truth, and it's not healthy.
Yeah.
So we learn to bottle things up and not do them in a healthy way.
And one more thing that I have is that I noticed that, well, I say it's a double standard, but women want their houses to be clean, but cars junky. And there are a lot of men who want their cars to be off the chain, beautiful, spotless,
Immaculate.
clean, inside and out, smelling good. But their rooms and their houses, if they're single, brother, because it drives, I'm sure it drives their wives crazy if they're married. But they have their own personal space. It's junky. That's a double standard to me. I mean, if you're gonna have your house clean, you should have your car clean.
It needs to be a clean
And,
person.
I'm guilty of that. I am guilty of that.
Of the woman's side, your car junkie, house clean.
House clean. House is clean. But car, baby, shoes, everything, neat, everything color coded. My clothes in my closet color coded.
Oh yeah.
Lined up, color coded. But my car, so I have to do better because I've been doing better because I have a lot of equipment that I transport back and forth. So
You got some passengers in the back seat.
yeah, right, expensive passengers. Yeah.
We've been here talking about
Double standards.
the double standard between men and women. We just list some out there, just a few. If you have any out there, think about it. And if you miss any part of this episode where we talked about these things, even the scripture that we referenced, please go back and watch any of our podcasts. Anywhere you can get your major podcasts, you can listen to us. Just do a search for Reverb Live Show. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
And if you have any comments, topic ideas, or you just want to show us some love, or send us an email about, hey, this is a double standard, hit us up at info@reverbliveshow.com. We'd love to hear from you.
People, that's it for this hour, but stay tuned. Stick around. Another hour could be on the way. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain. Clear.
This one. I wish you had some more time about that one.
We did good. All right, y'all. We gonna shuffle the deck and come back with another. Thank y'all for tuning into the
part
show.
two.
Because I had two more good ones, but I looked at the time like, why is she closing that show? So she's right.
So Tracy, you want your husband to have your last name?
No, I'm not. Why not? I'm not big on that. And as we talked about saying, hey, I would be okay with, my name at this point in my life having a hyphen name, or I just take his last name.
What do you mean at this point in your life? What was it?
Meaning
before?
like me establishing myself, being further down the road where normally most people would have, not most people, but a lot of people who were in my generation